Alright, good evening everybody and welcome back to the channel. Tonight we are going to do a quick little overview of the Maisto 2022 catalog for their diecast cars. This is, I believe it's an early release of the catalog as it's not officially on their website. I don't believe. It's not where I got it from. You can do a quick little Google search and able to find some perhaps leaked versions of it, but we're gonna go through this. It's seeming pretty accurate from what I've compared in years past. So let's just go through here. They do have a pretty cool front cover page. That is obviously 2022 there with we will get to it here in a second, but this is right here, a little prelude of what I'm super excited about this year. Going into their table of contents page, of course they got it split out by all of the hobby section. Then they go into the cycles, motorcycles, kits, different kit and design style modification style cars, and then their toy sections in the back. We're mainly going to focus on the hobby section here, the 118s, and dive a little bit into the 124s as needed. So scrolling down some more, another sick photo right here. Really excited to see again in prelude of what's to come. Nice little Countach there, the new version. So we'll go into the hobby section real quick. These are the Premier Edition 118 scales. These are traditionally the ones that they usually have. Of course, the Cadillac Eldorado and the Mercedes-Benz 500K type, the special roadster ones. So those have been down for a while. I believe that they're probably appearing to be, you know, moving away from the Premier editions and moving right into the special editions, which is on the next page. So this is where the brunt of the stuff is coming from. In my prior years here, you guys have perhaps seen, and if you haven't, I'll link it in the upper right hand corner, the most recent Costco video that I have done for Costco having these 118 scale special editions. So it's super exciting to see that the local stores, these big box stores, carry them at such a great price too. Can't really beat them compared to other online spots, and you can get a really good condition Maisto car for a great price. I mean, how can you get better than that? So we'll go in 118 scale special editions. Of course, they got a few here that they traditionally have. They have the Audi R8 GT. That is there just in the black color as they usually have. A Chevy Bel Air that's been around in that blue color. That Chevy Camaro Ss. This is the convertible version in a red, and I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more here. We'll get a better idea. Oh, there we go. So so again, red in that Chevy Camaro, and a matte turquoise is what that states there. So move over to Chevy Camaro, the Z28 versions in maroon and blue for this year, and then Chevy Camaro again the 71. These were the older versions. They went 67, 68, and a 71. So gray and a yellow. I've seen the yellows before. Of course, you can probably get that I am a big yellow car fan. It is a super cool sports car color. So I'm excited to see when they produce these models in the yellow coloring. And they have the newer version, the 2010 Chevy Camaro Ss, in yellow as well. Let's see, we got a couple more Camaros as well. These are traditionally have been in the couple years where they've had them, this police version of the Camaro Ss and the 2016 version. They have it in yellow and red. And 2017. Maisto really likes the American style cars, is what I've been finding over the years. They traditionally carry a lot of American muscle cars and many different years. As you can see, they went from 67, 68, 71, 2010, 2010, 2016, and 17, all with the Camaro. So pretty interesting to see that. Now moving into the Chevelles, this is a traditional color as well that they've had for a while. We've got it in that orange with the black stripes. Now going down into the Corvette section, starting off with the 65 Corvettes. Years past they had colors like the maroon, the silver, and the these light blue though that they have this year. So it's pretty excited to see these new colors, I believe, for that. Now going into 2014 Stingrays, these nice C7s in red and the yellow. Super nice to see that. That's a again traditional color. It's like a maroon reddy kind of color, and then of course the yellow as well. I did have in the years past picked up the yellow version with the black wheels. Super excited on that one. Now going down here we have the Z51 version of this Stingray in white and blue this year, and they are continuing the 2020s with the Z51 coupe package for the Stingrays here, the C8s in red and gray. And then they have the more, in a way, souped up version with the high wing, the Stingray coupe with most of these have, I believe, is with the stripes going down it, and that's going to be this year in white and blue. So going down again, you got the Chevy Novas 1970 in red and met blue again. And going down here too, we got here's some new colors for this one. This is in a met green. Now later in this video we'll go down to the design page real quick and show you they did have this color in I believe it was this color with the wider body, kind of the Japan styling modification cues to this Datsun 240s. That was super excited to see last year, and I hope they continue that. But it looks like they brought that color into just this the regular 240 Datsuns. So that's pretty exciting. And then of course the blue, met blue as well. Going over, we got 69 Charger RT. The RTs have been in this color range for a while now. They do say new colors, so I think, if I'm trying to think, in the past they have not had a purple. So I believe that's certainly the new color. That's going to be pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking type of purple as well. Now we got a 2006 Dodge Challenger Concept in met blue. And then we moving over to the Dodge Vipers, these GT2s, the slightly older version of the Dodge Viper. I have seen they have, I think it was last year, I picked up the red version with the white stripes. So it's pretty nice to see this white version with black stripes as well. This is that GTS-R version of that GT2. Super exciting to see that. They also got the 2013, of course, the SRT Viper GTS. This was the last rendition, more or less, of the Dodge Viper before it was discontinued. Super sad to see the Dodge Vipers go and stop production, but you know, what would be nice to see Maisto in the future is produce the GT2 style or the ACR version of this, the 2013 and up version. That would be awesome to see. But this year that comes in green and red. Now moving over, we got the 1949 Ford. That's a traditional one, I do believe, and it is in that gray color with the convertible. Going down again, a 1950 Ford. I'm not too familiar with the older kind of classic cars. I gotta get more knowledgeable on those. So moving over, we got the Ford Bronco Badlands. This was last year, was the first one, first year that they had them, 2021. So there's two renditions of the Broncos. They have the Badlands version with the no doors and no hardtop. So that comes this year in gray, that steel blue kind of color, and that sunburnt orange or sunflare orange or whatnot. Now going down to the Wild Track, which is the doored version with hardtop version of the Bronco, and they are going to continue it now in black, a blue. Last year it was a very, very dark blue, almost looked black, and then red. Going over again more Fords, we got the Deluxe Coupe. This is a traditional color they got. It's kind of that like Tiffany blue green color, and then a red. Going down Ford GTs, we got red, a super cool golf version, golf racing version. Would be nice to see the little numbering here, just like they do have this Heritage, say, but you know, perhaps one of these days they'll put the numbering on the Golf version. So again though too, they got this cool Heritage version coming through this year as well. I believe this started last year, this having this Heritage with the numbering. We got a Ford Mustang 1967 Fastback in black and green. And we have the GT Cobra Jet Mustang in white and a kind of looks like a lightish blue. That's a 68. Now moving up to a 2015, got Ford Mustang GT in the same colors that they have had them in the orange, yellow, and red. Ford Mustang GT police car, of course. And we have new for this year, new with the new tag. It is the 1970 Ford Mustang Mach 1. And that's coming in orange and blue. That's pretty cool to see. For a while they've had just these traditional Mustangs, the GTA, the Fastback, the Cobra Jet, and the GT, the newer style. But bringing a Mach 1 into the picture, super awesome. Maisto, keep that up. And then of course we got the Shelby Gt500s. This year they're bringing the orange and the blue versions. It's going to be probably blue with the white stripes. Very traditional, and this is the one with the carbon fiber spoked wheels, the larger spoiler, stripes, and etc. So now moving down, we have again Shelby Gt500. This is, I believe, just a different version, different spec of the Gt500. It doesn't have the carbon fiber spoked wheels. It has a smaller, kind of a duckbill style lipped spoiler, you know, but it still looks mighty fine in the white with blue stripes, and then this is going to be like a voodoo blue or a light baby blue kind of color that they've had starting last year. Then of course they have the F-150 Lightning in red. That's one that's been around for a minute. Couple of Jeeps. They got the Wrangler and the Wrangler Rubicon. Red and yellow for the regular Wrangler, and that's that Willy style, and then the Rubicon they got in a dark blue and a red. So getting into the exotics, this is my brunt of what I look for in Maistos. So we got the Lamborghini Centenario, and that is going to be in this orange color and a light green. Super excited to see those bright colors continue coming with the Lamborghinis. Now, as I alluded to earlier, the Lamborghini Countach Lp 800-4. This is the new rendition of the Countach. They're bringing it back, everybody. And Maisto has it for this year in the white color. That's going to be awesome. This white color with this, I hope it's going to do the red interior as they're picturing it here with the black wheels, black glossy wheels. That is going to be a fantastic car to keep an eye out for. Super excited. Couple ones that they've had in the years past. We have the Diablo SV in black. That's been the only color I've seen it in. And the Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera in black and orange. So super excited to see those continuing. They also got the Huracan Performante in green. So it looks like one color this year perhaps, but they might still have the prior year colors trickle in here and there if you do see them out at the stores. Murcielago LP 640. That's a traditional one in the orange and the white, so that's pretty cool to see. Last year they debuted the Lambo V12 Vision Gran Turismo, and it looks like it's the same two colors, blue and that kind of army green color. And then moving into Mercedes, they got the black AMG GT. That's a good, nice traditional one to keep an eye out for. We have a couple more Mercedes, a 1955 190 SL and a 280 SE. A couple of cool traditional Mercedes colors. Moving down, we got the Clk Gtr in black. That is a super cool matte black color, so keep an eye out for that. Also the Mercedes-Benz Sls Amg. These are classic. Now, I wish they would make a SLS AMG in black. That would be awesome. I can add it to my collection. I personally am not a fan of silver cars, so that's why I would like to see Mercedes cars in a black color scheme. That would be very cool to have. So we got Pontiac, a couple more Pontiac GTOs, orange and blue. And moving over, we're getting into the Porsches. The brand that I like probably the best, outside of Ferrari and Lamborghini, of course, for exotics that I collect. So we starting off with the 550A Spider in silver. That's a traditional one. We got a Porsche Cayman S in red. That was new color as of last year, I believe. But here, ladies and gentlemen, this one is what I am most excited about this year. They finally are bringing a new version of a GT3. They are bringing the 2022 911 GT3 to your stores this year, and this is the one I'm going to be hunting for. I cannot wait to see it once it comes out to the stores. Hopefully Costco and Sam's Club. Sam's Club gets them, I believe, around midsummer, end of June, July, and then in Costco, of course, is every year around Labor Day. So new for this year, the 911 GT3. Heck yes, I'm super excited about that. So scrolling down, we got we're gonna just dabble a little bit into the zoom out here into the 124 scales. A couple ones that I think are cool. I think 124, they have a lot more versions than the 118s. So Maisto, I would hope to see that some of the 124 versions will eventually trickle into 118 versions. If you are hearing this video or watching this video, love your product, but there are some 124s that I would love to see in 118s. One of them is the NSX. That's a super cool car. Seen plenty of them in person and would love to see this in a 118. We also got the Bmw M4 Gts. That is awesome with the orange accents. Super cool color scheme there. A couple Chirons, those are in 118s. Scrolling through, let's see here. There was one that I had seen earlier. This was similar to the one that I have in 118 for the black wheels and yellow for the C7s. That was super cool to have. Yeah, and then it was funny. They have more SUVs in the 124. It might be because that they are larger cars with SUVs and trucks, so they want to keep them on that tighter, lower, smaller scale. So 126 scale actually for this Chevy Tahoe. Now where is it? Let's see. Oh yeah, so they got, of course, more cars here. Renegade, cool Mercedes-Benz, the EQS, that's the electric version. They got the G-Class Mercedes-Benz, a Mini Cooper. This one right here, the 911 Gt2 Rs Maisto. We need this in 118. Please make this one in 118, the Gt2 RS, in this yellow with the YSEC package. That would be amazing. So hopefully, but if not, of course, you got in the 124. That's been around for a couple years now. Also, this Skyline 200 GTR, super classic Skyline to add to a collection. Of course, in 124 scale collection, but it is nonetheless a great car. So that really wraps everything up. They got a couple trucks here as well. They got the new 2017 Raptor, the new version I should say, even though it's a 2017. And here's where I was talking about the design. So in this one where they have the Tokyo Mods Datsun 240, they did produce a green version of this in a 118 scale. So just like it is saying here, looks like this year it is a red version. So keep an eye out for that one, and keep an eye out for this tuned Mustang. Pretty cool to see. Fender flares, wide body. That's pretty cool. So yeah, other than that, you know, then they go into the transportation. They got then smaller scales, more 124s, 164s, and so on. So everybody, thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed every bit of this video, and hopefully it's insightful. Again, thank you all for the support throughout the years on this channel. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Have a good night.